tomorrow, I'm gonna go to the grocery store early in the morning, get all the fixings for Christmas dinner. We're not doing a traditional dinner. Well, not traditional for the States anyways. We're gonna do paella, traditional for Spain. I don't know if it's traditional for Christmas in Spain, but it's definitely a traditional Spanish dish. So we're gonna go to a really nice market, the Berkeley Bowl here in Berkeley, California. I'm just over in Oakland, but anyways, really nice market, really fresh seafood and meats. So we're gonna get some squid and some shrimp and some chicken and some Spanish chorizo. We're also going to go to this Spanish store that specializes in Spanish chorizo, Spanish rice for the paella. We've already got the saffron. We have a paella pan. It's not a huge pan, but I mean, you've seen them being built, or you've seen the paella pans for large parties or whatever. But we have a nice size one that's big for home use. But it's enough to make for about 4 to 6 people. I just love paella. It's just like one of those dishes, kind of like gumbo, or I'm trying to think what else is another dish like that. I mean, you could say, stir-fried rice in Asian cultures, just kind of that catch-all dish that just has everything in the kitchen sink, and it just blends so well together. So really excited to have that with my family. Christmas Eve, we haven't quite decided a dinner, but we're leaning on carbonara, which is another easy dish. Well, the paella isn't quite easy, but it's not too complicated. It just takes a long time, and that's the tricky part, knowing the timing of things. But it's pretty straightforward. Carbonara is super easy. Boil some pasta, cook some bacon, or you can do, add it to the counter. You can do any sort of ham, like cured ham, raw ham, deli ham. Prosciutto works nice too. If you want to get fancy. And then it's like a yolk, it's like an egg yolk, Parmesan cheese, cracked pepper, and meat and peas, frozen. And then you whisk, you basically, with the hot pasta, you mix in butter, egg, and the cheese. You whisk that together, and that kind of congeals together, and the egg and the cheese and the butter melt together, the olive oil, then you add in the peas and the ham and the cracked pepper, a little bit of salt. You don't need too much salt because the ham's already pretty salty. And it's a really good dish, really easy to make. So we'll probably do that Christmas Eve, something a lot simpler before the paella. Another good thing too, if you're trying to reduce carbs or go carb-free, or like a vegan or vegetarian alternative for the spaghetti, if you don't want to eat, basically long-winded way, if you don't want to eat a lot of pasta, spaghetti squash is a really good alternative, because basically you cook it, you get a nice big spaghetti squash, you cook it, and then once it's cooked, either in the oven or you can roast it or whatever, you scoop it out and it scoops out like spaghetti. So we've been doing a lot, pesto or any kind of pasta, and that reduces the carbs. And sometimes, we just love a good pasta. So